XRP has the potential to be the next Bitcoin. Is XRP the new Bitcoin, you wonder? If we can engage with the system to solve this problem at scale, a problem measured in trillions of dollars, there is a lot of opportunity to build value in XRP. 1.7 trillion is nothing when it comes to shifting value. How will XRP reach $100, and what will the volume look like when it does? With some hard information, you just cannot argue, and that large number is $1.7 trillion in volume for XRP to reach $100. Where is this money going to come from? You have to understand that the new infrastructure is being designed around moving value from one end to the other, and it requires liquidity to do so. A digital asset that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've never seen value moved this way before. Infrastructure and blockchain will enable this in the context of market infrastructure transfer, transaction, and connecting to investigate how it might facilitate interoperability and enable the seamless flow of value. Individuals with a high ranking know that I'm going to play various clips throughout this video, and these people are all extremely renowned people who work in the private sector or the financial sector. The main lesson from this video is how much money is out there and how much these folks are preaching to tokenize future assets in the world. Trillions, 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 unbelievable. It depends on whose report you read. It is my sincere view that it ranges between 300 trillion and 700 trillion. Because everything can be tokenized, it isn't only huge. When we consider the opportunity, it is enormous. How do we travel from here to there? Beyond the $1 trillion, I would start with in the private asset area. There is a $290 trillion doll market all over the world. That is far larger than publicly listed securities, such as real estate private equity VC. So when I talk about the $1 trillion that we process every night, and as you know, the DTCC alone is $2.5 quadrillion. Heard in that intro with BR Garlinghouse being questioned, is XRP the new Bitcoin? Yes, if we're fixing a real problem. It can be, and the DTC alone will have handled $2.5 quadrillion by 2022. Please give me a break. With all the money in the world, we have a little diagram here. This is from 2022. Look at this. We have the cryptocurrency market at its peak, is where it's at right there. And when we compare it to global real estate, 326 trillion numbers are much higher now. Okay, how about the $600 trillion derivatives market? This does not even include the DTC. We have a household wealth of 463 trillion, and the money flows on and on. There's something about to be tokenized there, and we need liquidity to run this new infrastructure properly, which is what Ripple is attempting to achieve. They're pretty. Much of the financial sector's plumbers are paying attention to this, and therefore Ripple/XRP are the plumbers of the new financial system. People are exchanging money. It may appear that you and I are exchanging money in real time. But the truth remains that it must be removed through the plumbing in a way that may take much longer for those things to come out of my account and into your account. But the announcement was a focal point for regulators of various types to recognize digitization and the digitization of the plumbing and other aspects of our financial system, including payment transfers. It is coming to describe myself as we add to the global financial infrastructure, and once they understand that this is just a simpler we're enabling significantly more efficient plumbing, but 98.73 per XRP is still very much attainable. Let's get down to business. This fundamental breakdown brought to you by a BlackRock employee as well as a Ripple employee back in 2018, their most cautious forecast was a daily volume of 556 billion XRP with 100 billion XRP circulating, putting the value of XRP at $32.09 with a market valuation of $3.2 trillion, which is peanuts. And what we're going to do here is very straightforward. We're going to triple this. We're going to accelerate it and increase the volume to $1.7 trillion because, as you can see, they've been very conservative. Real estate isn't included, and derivatives aren't included. Stock and insurance bonds, they left a lot of information out of this, but it is still quite conservative. For XRP to reach $100, we would need to see $1.7 trillion in volume, giving XRP a market size of $9.9 trillion. That is assuming that all 100 billion XRP are fully circulating. Let's say 70 billion XRP are circulating $1.7 trillion in value. Is it possible for XRP to have a market worth of $6.9 trillion based on daily volume? You must take a step back and examine this thoroughly, asking yourself probing questions. If we're heading toward a tokenized future with billions and quadrillions of dollars in market exposure, what is the maximum size of a utility token? Delivers real-world use cases for actual consumers may scale. It must have a liquidity basket, high volume, and high pricing to go larger. Payments are quite basic, as are the indirect and direct partnerships discussed in yesterday's film about BlackRock. This is how they are indirectly utilizing Ripple/XRP. Remember how we were discussing RoboBank? Choose Finastra for their service. It all comes back to Ripple via Hub. XRP, well, here's a little play-by-play by Finastra and Dilip Rue that I've previously played, but take a listen to it now. With all of the facts we discussed, Marketplace is a carefully curated collection of products. A marketplace of payment rails designed to connect banks to pre-integrated payment providers, but you know you can't even start if you don't have connectivity. So first you get the banks connected, and then they do what they do. Today, they like it and use it to build new services. We've done the hard work. Our marketplace comprises best-in-class, trustworthy payment providers that we've pre-integrated into our comprehensive messaging solution for you to choose from. It's your choice. Which service providers to select so that initially you get. The banks are linked. They perform what they do today better and are revolutionary. When technology allows you to reach the countries and disseminate payments through the endpoints your clients require, they say, I want to do this in 100 countries, but I can't hold currencies in 100 countries. Guess what you've got? So, XRP, that's the holy grail. That is the ultimate goal that you are going for with your outro, and I thank every one of you. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and our patience will be rewarded handsomely with a great disruptor entering the financial sector as well. We will be back. We began creating ripples with the hypothesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support strong global payments in another video. The Ripple net was developed so that once the market matured enough, clients who saw the benefits of our fiat-based network may migrate to ODL. This is exactly what happens during the transition. I think what we're constructing has you. I know it's solving a real problem, and I consider all of the tokens my recommendation to anyone who understands the utility. There will be value in the token if actual utility and real value are being supplied to a real consumer.